Jungle Book, Walt Disney live-action Jungle Book movie.
Can they stop making live-action movies, please?
This one actually looks really, really good.
So
It's
everything should be animated by what you've said.
Well,
no more live action, just all CG people or cartoons.
I have absolutely no problem with live-action movies for Disney. I have a problem with them remaking their animated movies in live action.
You know,
I love that picture of Pocky, to be honest with you.
no. We're fading into existence now. Apparently.
We are.
So, hi guys.
So the fact that we've had the picture up now, for this entire season, which you made us take 6 pictures.
I just picked the ones I love the most. That's my favorite one. You got like that.
There was one picture of me doing the flip of the card, and you're like, no, I don't want to use the cool picture.
I think we actually threw the cards in a 52 pickup style at one point. Didn't
Yeah, and it was
there's
12 different card games too. So if you pay attention, you can see which ones I've ever played.
So, welcome to this week's show. As you can tell, we have to improv this week because the musician that we had some problems, so we were scheduling them. And instead of just showing an old video, they all kind of cooed against me and said, no, we're going to go live and we're going to answer people's questions that they've sent us. So, Courtney's been gathering up some of these questions.
Can I defend the whole concept of the video you wanted to show? Because your laptop, you don't believe in a CD player or a thicker laptop or anything.
They don't come anymore with CD players.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
They do.
They do.
They do.
Yes, they do.
Exactly.
Well, with Blu-ray players and stuff, yes. What I'm saying is, you have this little thin notebook thing, and we normally have to rely on someone else's. They didn't bring it because they weren't expecting it. So yes, we cooed against you so the show would look good.
We all kind of banded together and mutinied.
They were on the other side of I was with the musician, we're just telling you now, we're cooing against you, we're going to go live. I was like, if you have a good idea, let's do it. So they came up with the idea. But first and foremost, as you know, someone is returned back up here, has been here in a while. Welcome back, Kathy.
Oh, I thought we were talking about goldfish. Welcome back, Kathy.
Kathy disappeared to go follow her heart. That turned out to not be the right idea. And then she just kind
Don't
of
ever follow a guy.
around.
Well, unless the guy's Pocky, but I guess I have.
Even then, I'd be very questionable.
So to be fair, you went off through a new business life adventure.
Yeah, I went to San Francisco for a summer, and then I moved back home to El Paso, opened my own law practice, took care of my mom. Now her diabetes is under control, so now I can leave and go back to Austin.
She's like, I'm free. I'm back in Austin. So she's finally back, and so you'll see more of her.
Yes.
We all remember her reviews with the giant hats and the fake boobs and the making it rain.
I like costumes.
Questioning, wondering why things go on in scenes because you went to the bathroom at one point.
Well,
multiple points.
It's like foreign films. They're all subtitled, and there is no pause. So
see, here's the best part when you watch movies with Kathy. You know she's liking it because she's a talker. We saw
I
what
did
was it?
talk in the movie theater. I learned that in DC though.
We were at Percy Jackson, and it was 5 minutes. I was like, she's not talking. She's all. You know she hates it because she's asleep.
Yeah, I have the attention span of a gnat, so.
It's a gnat,
and that is why she's our movie reviewer.
I like that.
So let's go ahead and get started with some of these questions Courtney has gathered.
Yes, I've got a whole sheet, and half of them can't be read by anyone but me. So take
she
that.
Has chicken
We can
scratch
show you.
girl writing. You can't read this. I mean, I can't make this stuff up.
I mean, it's okay. So let's go ahead and get started we've already introduced Kathy. Let's go ahead and introduce a couple of our other crew members. We've got Jeffrey Lord and
Goldfish.
Sorry about that.
Okay, we got to talk about Goldfish, okay? Because one of the shows we did at the beginning of this season, which is season 5, we did
which is your
Apocalypse
second
Talk,
show.
Which we had to improv the entire thing as well because the computers didn't want to work. See, we use a public studio, so sometimes things decide they want to explode, so we have to make do. So
see, this is the real wall behind this.
You were actually in here with your Dystopia Rising people.
I was.
They were threatening to eat us. I was Froggy because I had Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. And he became Goldfish off camera. It literally just stuck.
Yes,
the cameraman Goldfish.
I think what happened is that I was eating goldfish earlier that day, and we were like, "Oh, hey, come on the show." I was like, "All right." And I think we were just messing with everyone, and I saw you, and for some reason I just popped out of my head, goldfish.
And then
And
everybody
it just
started.
stuck. And I am so sorry.
You were like,
It's been going on, what, 3 months now?
I'm so sorry. You were all like, we'll eat you first, goldfish. And then I was like,
And everyone just started. And
I love how you made that so dramatic. We will eat you first, goldfish.
goldfish, you'll be us. Yes.
and the best part was like, it was like, it only stuck with us because it's like, we were like, everyone in the studio really does have like a nickname except for like Gavin, because if you give him a nickname, he'll like stab us or something.
That's not
Gavin
even.
is his nickname.
It started into my real work too. My friends started calling me goldfish.
Yeah, because some of us outside the studio promote the shows, and
I'm so sorry.
I don't think he minds. I mean,
Our director's in here.
Yes.
So to interject about how bad the computer is, we had an error one time where Windows encountered an error and it couldn't even operate because it lost its operating system.
Shut down.
Yeah.
So when you see the technical difficulty unicorn show up, that's because of that.
Right.
We had to create the technical difficulty unicorn because we do use a public facility, and we do, as you have watched, a very technically demanding show. No one else here is doing a show that's quite as demanding as I put a lot of stringent standards on this crew, and I'm very particular, and I'm lucky that I have my brother in there to just kind of run things.
Yeah. Josh is amazing.
Yeah,
and you've actually instilled that with a lot of us. Like, I'm about to become the producer.
yeah,
and
we're training Pocky right now.
Yeah, you're training me. Yeah, because if you guys noticed a couple times, I don't appear on camera. If it's just Gavin and somebody else, it's because
let's be real honest. He gets pissed when he's not on camera. You want me to learn?
Gavin, I am the star of the show. Screw you.
He does have a
I'm
camera.
in the beginning credits.
Yes.
Steven.
Who else can do their armpit like this? No
At
one.
the beginning credits, can we put like a diva crown or something?
Yeah,
on?
Well, I am actually updating our beginning credits to be a little more three-dimensional and fun, so I'm working on that. So I can always put a
Oh
crown
my
on.
gosh, we need to give him a crown.
So I think this is like okay. So those pictures, we have a lot of them, and I really wanted you to use more because
You'll see.
Okay.
I'm updating things.
We'll
So yes,
see.
we have Goldfish, who's one of our cameramen. He helps run the studio. We have Selfie Queen, Jeffrey Lord, who just kind of loved the show, and I said, well, come be part of it.
I was a guest, and
Yeah.
so yeah, I did this for college. Let's do this. I love
Somebody's asked permission to come be on the show.
Who?
Eddie.
Oh, Eddie can come be on the show.
Yeah, grab a chair.
And then Pocky was on. He was listening when I was on the show.
2 seasons ago at this point.
Yeah. And
So,
Courtney-
You can
so
do nice
can I tell the
things.
story of how I got here? Because no
Yeah.
one knows how the story I got
So
here.
I would let Pocky tell us. Look at Eddie.
Yeah, I'm so happy to be here. I
right,
didn't know
so-
I was going to be here, but
I like the fact that you said that, and you have to say I am sincere.
I am sincere.
Yes.
Oh wait! You're not sincere until you do the Pocky pose. Make a pose.
If you see in our intro, you'll understand.
All right. So how did Pocky become a part of this? Because he has quickly become my second-hand go-to person.
Which I don't know still how I done that.
Because you're really good at dealing with people, and you're like me. You can walk up and talk to anybody, and that was really important as I'm trying to grow the show and the Fanboy TV brand to have somebody that's not crazy and could help me do that.
So I'm going to explain how I became the second command because I figure I know the moment I did that. And then I'm going to explain how I got here on this show.
Make it short because Pocky does like to ramble.
I do. So there is another show that happens in San Antonio. I won't say the name.
Geek Out SA.
Geek Out San Antonio.
Hi.
And by Guzman's.
There it is.
By the Guzman family. And you were on it once.
Yeah.
Because I'm huge fans with Vince and them. And you were on, and he made the silly statement of, if you have any ideas, let me know, and I'll help. And this fool was like, hey, Gavin, I have an idea for a show. That's been 3 years ago.
Yes.
And we were going to make this
there.
show. Yes.
Oh wait, here's the key word there. It's been 3 years. Where's this show?
We're going to make it
I'm
happen.
publicly shaming you.
Yes, the show is Yards
in
of
the
Dice. There is a Facebook page. Yes, we are going to make it happen. So
that's how
and so the moment I would say I realized I elevated myself was our Wizard World show, which was like a month and a half after I got introduced.
That nightmare show we were supposed to be live?
Yes, okay. So for that show, we were supposed to be live. We were supposed to be on center stage. We got replaced by a masseuse that I found out nobody watched her.
No, we got totally jacked in that convention, so that's why we sworn off Wizard World.
Yeah, there's a reason we're not on Wizard World. And
For a while.
Yeah, we'll probably be back on eventually. Actually, we went one more year after that, but that was
it. We didn't do anything special.
Yeah. I ended up getting I spent the day before that. I met every major not having to have a badge person ever. I ended up with like a stack. This thing I had 32 business cards, and in my pocket day one, and that's
business cards.
That's no. There was at the end of it. It was like
take my card.
Yeah. We met a lot of really good people. I still have that stack of business cards somewhere.
All right, so yes, that's how you kind of insert yourself into our culture. And Courtney was a newer addition.
I kind of followed Pocky.
Imagine that.
We're married
he
in
let
real
you
life.
out of the kitchen.
He let me out of the kitchen.
Well, actually, we were dating at the time.
Well, we're married now, though.
Yeah.
But we were dating at the time. He kind of just said, "Hey, I'm doing this. I'm going to kidnap you, and you're going to see the studio and see what I've been up to."
No means no. Remember that. If you need self-help groups with
That's
whatever.
a safe word.
I also offered her dinner afterwards.
He did offer me dinner.
Wait, was it McDonald's dinner or was it Chick-fil-A dinner? Because there's a huge.
I think it was Chili's.
It was Chili's, I think.
Okay.
It was something a bit nicer.
Yeah.
Can I just say something about you real quick? Is that this is the first time I've seen you without a wig on camera.
Oh yeah.
Natural hair.
Making history here, folks.
Well, no, last
Natural
week
hair.
she was here. You just weren't here last week.
I wasn't. No, I was here last week.
No, because
Then
you
you would have seen her.
you were
was
here for
I?
South by Southwest because you were off doing other stuff.
Oh, that's right.
All right, so and then we have Kathy who's back. I don't even remember how I hooked up with you.
Oh, I answered a Craigslist ad.
Wait, you
had a
show at one
Craigslist
point had a Craigslist.
Yeah, we had a Craigslist ad a long time ago.
Oh man.
And she's like, "This sounds fun. I'll do it."
Yeah, I just want to do something that I've never done before. I was like, oh, I'll just be behind the camera. Oh, yeah, you want to go review a movie? Oh, yeah, you're going to review it in front of the camera. I was like, son of a...
So the best part is...
that you answer a Craigslist ad from a crazy white male.
I didn't know.
To come to my TV studio, we're filming stuff. Did you not go, wait, I know.
And then our newest addition is Eddie Rotten. Now I'm going to tell the story how I met you. Because
Why do I feel
Austin
like this
Horror
is gonna
Society
involve
was filming some things in here, and he was one of their first interview guests. And he talked about this book he wrote. Yes, he talked about this book he wrote. And I kid you not, it sounds exactly like Stephen King's Cell. And I went, that's just Stephen King's Cell, and that book sucked. You go, no, mine is different. Yeah. And that's how you and I hooked up. And I've gotten you talked into finally.
And then you came on my show a couple times.
Oh, we had a blast.
Yeah,
we were, 45 minutes just talking about the crazy
That's right,
stuff?
Bigfoot.
Yep. And you point to Pocky.
I've got
Bigfoot.
Yeah, I would say, I don't know if you guys
a
are.
little bit. But that's how I kind of met you and came into it. But since then, it's been almost 3 years.
Yeah, having you off and on now, I finally have you ready to do a TV show. I've been bugging you for how long?
Dude, well, it's hard to break with a radio background and podcast background. It's definitely hard to get in front of a camera to where there's a different dynamic. There's different things that are expected of you, and you have to actually be on. You can't just pretend to be on. You know?
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Behind a microphone, I can add filters.
Everyone
to it and
here is
everything.
learning. It's not easy to be on camera, whether you guys realize it or not. I've been doing it for so long, I can do it in my sleep. You can ask Phil. I'm always on. He's like, "Come on, Diva!" Like every time I have to pick out what to wear, it's like, "What are you gonna wear? The little Gucci dress, the little Gucci dress, the little Gucci dress?" Because I have nothing but geek clothes in my closet. So it's like it doesn't matter what I pull out; it's gonna be comic book related.
See, and I agree with you there because it's like I was doing podcasts for a while until my computer died, a very tragic death. Yes. My God, we are still working on that. And it's like I go for podcasts. It's like, now how do you turn this into television? And I'm so used to going, I effed up. Hold on, I just need to redo this one word, and we'll just continue with the sentence. It's like, no, now you have to refilm the whole thing.
Yes. Yeah, no, we do everything like live. But the best, most epic fail we've ever had on live TV was when my brother decided he wanted to review a video game, and he had on a horse head mask, and he got behind the podium and goes, "I like this game."
Do you know how close? Do you know? How
and he took off the mask and goes, "I don't know what I'm doing on live TV. Just switch to whatever."
Okay, just
That was around the time that we did that
Yes.
me and Chris Rachel did the review for
This is
Wolverine.
GTA 4, by the
Yes.
way.
And the whole computer
That's why I don't
system.
go on TV.
Yeah, that's why he's not allowed on
Love
TV
you,
anymore.
Josh.
Like
At the
literally.
same time,
I
that
wanted
happened.
to review this game. Remember, he wanted to review this game
What
so
game
bad.
was
I think it was
GTA 4.
It was either Grand Theft Auto or something.
It was Grand Theft
He
Auto.
wanted to do it
was-
so
yes.
bad, and he put on that horse head mask to be funny, and he got up there and completely blanked.
Worse
And
than
everybody was watching.
No.
Tripped out.
And
Hey,
just
it
tripped
happens.
out.
It happens.
So it isn't easy being back here, especially on a live show, because we can't say bad
Well,
things.
there's a whole different setup
Yeah.
too. You can't sit down on your laptop or inside of a studio at home and have the same kind of setup. There's different people moving around you.
Right.
You got a little X you got to stand on. You got to make sure you don't look at the right spot or the wrong spot on the camera. Don't pay attention to the lights.
Don't look at the TV.
Don't look at the
All kinds of
TV.
Different stuff going on.
I
You
actually
got to watch
not,
a show
so
clock. You got to have a show clock.
See, you learned it.
Yeah.
See,
But see, it's fun though because of the people that you meet, the tempo that you have, because everything is very fast paced, even if you don't realize it when you first start, and then you leave with something tangible. You know, there's all kinds of people that will say, "Hey, I saw you on TV. That's pretty awesome."
Yeah, like I tell everyone, there's a completely different vibe from, hey, I have a YouTube show,
Yeah.
from I'm on TV.
I,
Because
there's-
you actually put an effort. Like if you guys watch South by Southwest show, you've seen the entire Fanboy TV crew. That's like 30 people is what it takes to pull off a show like this sometimes, especially that big.
Yeah.
We get by with about 15 here during a regular show, but when we do special things, it takes everybody. And we have such a huge family, it's really fun to get us all
So
together.
as,
Oh,
as
man,
an
it's
example, when like upcoming soon, we're going to be having
The
South.
Salute.
Well, I was going to say it was South by Gaming. We're doing the South by Gaming with the show we just finished making.
Yeah, but that was the entire crew.
No. But what I'm saying, just to have me and Kim,
Oh, yeah.
me and Kim, it takes me, Kim. It took Celia,
Courtney. I was there for a while.
You were there for a while, and we got a new camera guy named Rob.
Yeah.
It took 6 people to put 2 people plus random interviews on camera. So
And
it's like if
not
you're like
making a total disaster.
oh, I'll just put a camera down.
That's crazy.
We don't have one camera. We have 3 cameras.
Sometimes 4, because I'm really particular about that.
Yeah, sometimes we have
Gotta
4
get my
cameras.
good side.
We have 4 cameras.
Gavin
We
has
have
a good
we have 5 mics going on right now. 2 of them you can see.
Nothing. He said nothing.
So